Okay, so today I finally start my trip back home to China. Right now I'm in Miami, and from Miami I'm flying to New York, and then from New York to Japan, and then from Japan to China. Now going to New York.
Our team is here to make sure you have a great flight. I ain't going to break my finger. Bye-bye, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
And now in 2 hours I will be getting on my flight to Japan, to Tokyo, and then from Tokyo to Gwangju. And so far everything's been good. I don't know, but I don't see that many people wearing masks today, and last night in the news they already reported the 6 deaths here in the US. So I don't know, people are not taking this seriously yet. Let's see how the plane is going to Japan. Okay, so this is the flight from New York to Japan. Still, I don't see that many people wearing face masks, but a few of them taking precautions, not everybody. Gave her money. Okay, so now I arrived here in Tokyo to the Narita airport. Now I have to do immigration and find a way to go to the other airport, the Haneda or Narita, I don't know. Anyways, a lot of people arriving here from the US, not everybody wearing masks. I don't know whether they're not taking it that seriously, but let's see what comes next. So everybody arriving from Hong Kong or China has to fill out all these forms here. In case they're doing quarantine here for everyone that's coming in from China. From China. So everybody coming from China has to do quarantine here in Japan. And I'm arriving immigration, so I cannot make any videos or pictures here, but let's see what's going on now. Okay, so I just arrived to Narita airport in Tokyo, and now I have to transfer to the Haneda airport, which is 1 hour away. From Miami to New York, I didn't see that many people wearing masks. From New York to Japan, also not that many. But since I arrived here to Japan, pretty much everybody is wearing masks, as you can see. People are being more careful here. Okay, so now I'm in Japan. I'm in Haneda neighborhood, which is close to Haneda Airport, which is the airport that I'm leaving tomorrow to China. So far, the trip has been good. Like I said before, not a lot of people are wearing masks in USA or traveling outside of USA. But since I arrived Japan, pretty much everyone in the airport was wearing a mask. And now here in the city, as you can see, a lot of people are wearing their masks. Not everybody, but a lot of them are. Everybody's being careful because there have been many cases here in Japan as well. So right now I'm going to the hotel and tomorrow I have my flight at 9, and it's gonna be a totally different scenario when I arrive China. It's 6:40. This is the Tokyo airport. So I just did my checking for my flight to Guangzhou at 9:30. I don't know. I was a little bit afraid because the flight before at 8:50 a.m. was already canceled to Guangzhou, but they told me it's because there's not enough people. I think this plane is gonna be empty because they told me it was only gonna be 40 passengers. Hopefully they don't cancel it again. And let's see how the boarding is gonna be. They already told me that because I'm flying from Japan to Guangzhou, most likely they're going to separate us at the airport. I don't know what the quarantine is gonna be like. Let's hope it's nothing serious. I just want to go home. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so right now I'm in the boarding gate here in Japan going to Guangzhou. As you can see, it's very empty. This is gonna be an empty flight. I'm lucky they didn't cancel it. Unfortunately, because everything changes so fast with all this virus, I just found out today that all the visitors that arrived Guangzhou from Korea, Italy, Iran, and Japan, which is where I'm at right now, are going to be put under quarantine. And I still don't know what kind of quarantine is going to be, if it's going to be like in a hotel, hospital, or I can do it at home. So this is going to be a really stressful flight, and let's see what surprise is waiting for me in Guangzhou. All right.
Watch your step.
Hello. Thank you. Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now making our final approach. Arriving at the Guangzhou. The quarantine officer will be taking the temperature, so please remain seated. Thank you for your understanding.
Made that way. Okay, so finally I arrived Guangzhou. I just passed the quarantine checkup. Now I have to do immigration and go get my bags. And I don't know, hopefully everything's okay. I'm pretty sure maybe tomorrow or the day after the police are gonna go to my house to visit me and see that I do self-quarantine at home. So finally I'm home. It was a very stressful flight, especially entering here in Guangzhou. We were lucky that nobody was sick. Everybody got cleared by the quarantine officers. Immigration took us a while. There was a long line, but not so many people. The airport was empty. The roads also not so crowded, not that much traffic. It was a little bit empty. Finally, I arrived at my house, disinfected everything, unpacked. I had to shave, so when I wear my mask, it gives me better protection. Then the next day, I went to the police station to register where I live, which I have to do every time I come back into China. They also took the temperature before entering the neighborhood. They also took the temperature before entering the police station. And then at the police station, they told me that everything was fine, but I have to self-quarantine for 14 days. So now I have to be home for 14 days. I can't go out, and hopefully everything's gonna be okay. I'll keep you guys updated.